afternoon, Fatima. Today I will be demoing my cybersecurity assistant, and it has 3 features or 4 features that I'm going to show you. So number one is that we can speak to this in a very conversational style. It's going to ask you if I, for example, put in the prompt, hi, it's going to say, hello, I'm your cybersecurity assistant. I can help you with your tasks, quizzes, cybersecurity tips. What would you like to learn about today? Or anything I can help you with. So I'm going to ask about password. It's going to say to enable two-factor authentication whenever possible for extra security. If I want to ask about malware, it's going to say keep your software updated to protect against latest security vulnerabilities. Or if I put in phishing, it's going to say use public Wi-Fi carefully. Consider using VPN for sensitive activities. So that's my um, my chat feature working. If I ask it to start a quiz, right, it's going to go to my quiz page right here. Or if I want to say add a reminder, I'm here to, okay, so it also show me how to add a reminder. Okay, so we're going to go to our quiz and show you how it's working. We're going to press start quiz, and as you can see, the questions come up. What should you do before downloading software? There you go. So it gives the correct, gives you the correct, it'll show you a green, says, and it also shows you the score above. What makes a strong password? At least 8 characters with numbers and symbols. What is phishing? As you can see, I'm getting it all correct. It's showing me my quiz score as well. Why should you keep software updated? There you go, getting all of these correct. Social engineering. There you go. So as you can see, there's 10 questions. 10 questions come up. What should you do if you receive? There you go. As you can see, all the questions are coming. So, and then also we can restart the quiz. So when I restart the quiz, my score starts from 0, and the questions come up still. So here I have my activity log. So as you can see, it has my time log of what exactly I did. I started. I asked these questions. I then closed the chat panel. It shows me all the things that I've done on my activity log. I'm then going to go back to my tasks and say I need to change password. I'm going to put a reminder for, let's say, tomorrow, and then I'm going to say make sure to use strong password techniques when numbers and symbols. Cool. So we're going to add this task, and there you go. My reminder comes up. It also shows in my activity log that I have a reminder coming up, and I have a task. It'll show, and if I want to check it, it means that, or I can also delete the task as well. So it also shows you a task I need to change, deleted. So that's my project working. I'm going to now jump over and show you the code. So now I'm going to start to explain my code one by one. So I have my class, and this is where I store the model for the chat functionality. So I have a public a string for getting and setting. I have isFromBot, which is a Boolean method, and then a timestamp, obviously, to show when these chats are happening, right? And then have another model called question. Now, this is to validate or put the question under a condition of whether it's a password phishing or malware, right? So that'll be in my services where I'll show you the NLP parser and the activity logger. But I have a public string for text, a list for answers, so there can be a list of answers which was a part of the dictionary list. And then I also have a question, public question, which I'll be as a constructor as well. And then I have a question where I pass in the text and answers. I also have the class called answer, where I have text is correct, public constructor answer, and then where I pass in the text is correct. So these are all setting up my services class, right? And then I have task item. This is simply to save task items with a title and description, and also a reminder date. Is completed, as you saw in the beginning, was to make sure that you can delete and also tick off whether you have completed a task. We also have our services page. Now, this is where all the functionality is written. Our business, we can say our business data, our business logic is written. So this is for the activity logger. This is to show when somebody has either submitted a task, has asked a question on the quiz, what time they came, so exactly what time the person logged on, and then also the quiz scores and questions. So this is the code for the quiz scores and questions, which I'm going to explain now. So I have a public class called activity logger. So this is going to show you exactly how many entries you have. So as you can see, we have a collection. So we have the activity log, we have the recent log, which is then creating a constructor for a collection of data, which is the data string. So we know that we're putting in strings into this data. And then we have the log messages. So if you want to add a new log message, we have this. So we're taking this component, and we inserting a message or updates a recent log. We have this method public void for that log, and then we have these two other for show full log and then show recent log, which brings up the basically the activity log functionalities. And then we have our dictionaries. So we have for AddTask, StartQuiz, SetReminder, ShowLog, General Cybersecurity, and then we have greetings. So the greeting message was, hi, how are you? How can I help you with? And then we have for cybersecurity as well. We're going to go through, so yeah, this is exactly the list that I was going to create. So these are all the things you saw in the chat as well. And these are all the answers that you'll be getting. And then in the model, we specified these values, and we're basically using them as a condition. Here, if you look at it here, we're using it as a condition. And then we have our QuizManager, which is very simple. If the answer is correct or not correct, what are the answers that we are getting? And we have this in this is a list, a dictionary list. So we have all the things in here, and if it does not equal that, it'll index the list and give you an answer. And then we have the reminder service, which is very simple: start, stop, void. And we have a reminder service to check every minute, and then we also have a reminder service to check reminders in general. For these XAML files here, these are basically simple components. For example, this is my component for the chatbot, and yeah, these are components that I've added in the main window. If I show you here, so as you can see, my side chat panel will be added in the main window, and we have our main window.xaml, where you can see all the code for the right side of the panel. And that's my code review.